What's up, good people? This is Larry Jones. Welcome to Stock Up with Larry Jones. If you're new to the page, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell, if you would please. Today, I'm going to talk about Cardano, AMC, and Apple real briefly. All right. If you see anybody talking about a WhatsApp or whatever, a phone number, it's not me. I will never ask you to send money anywhere or any information like that. Let's get right into it. Let's start with Cardano. Cardano, at the time of making this video, is at my buy range, my new buy range, which is $2.38. All right. I just bought a lot in my Webull app, and I'm doing a swing trade in my Webull app. I plan on buying it now, and I plan on selling it at $3. And this is just my short-term play. I'm going to sell it for $3, hopefully Sunday, the 12th, when the smart contracts come out. So that's a swing play I'm doing with Cardano. I'm also adding positions in my Coinbase, which I'm not selling. I'm going to hold that for years. Okay, so I got two different positions with Cardano. And yes, it's beaten down from its $3 highs, its $3.10 highs. I know that's when I like to buy it. So you got a lot of people that are in either one camp. They're either in the Ethereum camp or the Cardano camp. And they don't see what I see. I see that there's room for both. So you got the ADA community. They're like the ape community. They hold on strong. Charles is like the king. And then you have these Ethereum people that just trash ADA every day. And they wake up and say, how can I trash ADA today? How can I trash Cardano today? How can I cause it to fall? And the fact of the matter is I'm making money off of both. I suggest you do the same thing. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I think and what I'm doing. And so far I'm making money on both. As you guys know, I got Cardano at $1 and I got Ethereum at 1,700. So it's a win-win for me. And I just believe that right now Cardano at this price point, 238, is like just shaking all of the weak hands away. And eventually, whether it's a month, 3 months, 6 months from now, $2.38 is going to look like a steal. That's what I believe. Okay. Now, here's what could happen when the smart contracts come out on the 12th, which is this Sunday. If it's not smooth, it could go back down to $2. It could crash. It could go back down to $1.80. It could. But that's a chance that Larry is taking. And what will I do if that happens? You got it. I'm going to double down because I do believe it'll be $5 before the year is out. That's what I believe. Okay, so I'm putting my money where my mouth is. And that's what I strongly believe in Cardano. Remember, it's the 12th is just the beginning of it. There's other platforms. It's the beginning of a long process. Okay, there's going to be glitches, with the smart contracts. There's going to be glitches, and it's not going to be a perfect rollout. And believe it or not, if there is a glitch and it does go down, I believe it's providing another buying opportunity. So $2.38 is my buy price for right now. And so there you have the risk. You have to go at what you think, and you have to put your money where your conviction is. That's where my conviction is. OK, let's talk about AMC. AMC closed today over $50. Thank you. They also have a $25 million ad campaign that features Nicole Kidman. And, there's a lot of stuff going on about that. I think it's a smart move. I actually agree with it. I went to a movie to see the Queen, Respect. My nephew's on tour, as you guys know, with J Hud. He's her guitarist. And I went to see the movie because I loved Aretha Franklin. And there's nothing like sitting in a movie theater, smelling that popcorn, that they pipe through, and just having that big screen and the audience participation. That was all cool to me. And so I really like it. And I know that there's COVID and there's things that we could do for ourselves to protect ourselves against COVID. We have to keep our immune systems built up, good people. So we'll talk about that later. But it's nothing like having that experience at the movie theater. So I'm cool with them doing this campaign. I think it's a good use of money. And I am glad that AMC is over $50, ape strong, ooga booga, whatever you want to call it. I'm good because I still have every single share of my AMC. And I've been holding long and holding strong. Though I don't talk about it all the time, I still have every single share. And trust me, thank God in heaven today that I did not sell. All right. So Apple Music must change its tight control over the App Store. And I believe this was a win-win for Epic Games and for Apple. And Epic Games was right. I am bullish on Apple. I love Apple. I actually believe that Apple, this dip in Apple, is a buying opportunity. And remember, for Apple, I suggest right now, dollar cost averaging in until we see what the finish of this quarter is going to be or what it's going to look like. So I'm dollar cost averaging in Apple. I'm going to be buying some of these dips. Excuse me. I didn't buy any today, but I will be buying some more Apple next week. All right. Because I believe long term, this is going to be a win-win. Apple has so many other ways to raise funds with their App Store. They can monetize so many other different things. And it's just fair to Epic Games because Apple did have a monopoly on their App Store. So it should just be a gateway, not with such a high toll fee that Apple was putting on it. Though I love Apple, Apple was wrong in this. And I believe it's a win-win. I believe both companies will, from this point, make money. And I do believe that Apple will make money. And yes, I believe that Apple should be in everyone's portfolio. I do. Long term, Apple will make money year over year. It's one of those companies that just will. Okay. So one of the last things I want to talk about is 9/11. Okay. So this is what I want to say about 9/11, good people. This is important. Please hear this to the end. When 9/11 happened, here in America, we lost almost 3,000 people. And I know for those of you in other countries, you've had a lot of atrocities that happened. And it was a time that was really, really difficult for us here in America. It's one of those things everybody remembers where they were. I remember where I was. I was on the phone talking to my mother, and I was physically literally watching the TV as the second plane hit. And it was our financial district. And so that's why I think it's appropriate to bring up today. And if for those of you that remember, there was no trading, there was no nothing, right? And we lost 3,000 souls, almost 3,000 souls in multiple planes. It was horrific. And we're going to see a lot of memorials and tributes, it being 20 years this weekend. But here's one of the things I want you guys to think about. September 12th. We need another September 12th. And what I mean by that is we came together like never before, like in our lifetimes, like I've never seen. Remember Democrats and Republicans holding hands on the Capitol steps, singing together? Remember that? Remember when I just remember being someplace in a bank and I was looking, here I am, Italian, African American, and I was looking at a white guy, he looks like he, rocked out and, had a pickup truck and all of that. I'm just keeping it real. And we were just polar opposite. And this was not September 12th, but it was shortly after September 11th. And that's why I call it a September 12th moment. For some of you writers out there, write about something like this. But we just looked at each other and it was just quiet. Everybody remember how everybody was quiet? We were walking around like zombies. We couldn't believe this happened. And I looked at him and he looked at me and he went, and I went, and I was like, and he said, I got you, brother. And I said, I got you. Women, that's the way we men talk. We give the nod. And you know, there was no color, there was no age, there was no distance. We were all Americans standing together. We knew that we were in this fight together. And it was like that everywhere I went. You know, when something happens to attack the family, just think when you were kids, when you and your brothers and sisters were fighting, if somebody else from the outside came in and tried to help, you turned on that person because this was the family. We got to keep the unit together. We need another September 12th moment when we all realize that we have more in common than we have not. You know, we have more in common than we really think. And if we need to really that's why I hate politics. That's why I'm an independent. We just need to shut all this stuff down for a minute and just realize that we are here to take care of each other. And we need another September 12th moment. And I just pray that for our country. I pray that for this world, but I really pray that for this country. And in leaving, I'm not going to make another video until Tuesday. All right, Tuesday of next week. If something happens before Tuesday, just join me on my Instagram page. As a matter of fact, on this video, the only link I'm going to have is my Instagram page, and I'm going to have another link on this one. So please look at the description. I'm only going to have 2 links in this one because I'm a little emotional. So I have a friend, her name is Sumi, right? And Sumi Blake is a beautiful young lady. We attend the church together. And her husband, Scott, you know, he was a police officer, served well, and they started a workout center, right? And they work out together, CrossFit, and they work out together. And of course, you know, they get into this new place, and then a year later or something like that, COVID hits, right? No one's coming in. So they're devastated. Small business, you know how it is, we were struggling. And the only thing that kept them afloat was their personal training. And she was a personal trainer. They're beautiful people. I know them personally. And so she had an aneurysm. Because they don't know I'm doing this, but I'm going to read this because I want to say it correctly. All right. It says, my wife Sumi was recently stricken with a ruptured brain aneurysm. Sumi collapsed at the gym after training several clients while we were having a meeting in our office. Sumi experienced a violent seizure and was transported by ambulance to St. Anthony's Hospital in Crown Point, Indiana. Okay. You can read the rest. And I've never done this before. This has been fully vetted, but they are in dire needs of some help. And that's all I want to say about it. So if you just have a few dollars, especially being this weekend, I'm not providing any of my links to any of my apps. You guys already know, but I'm only going to have 2 links. One will be to my Instagram because I'm not going to post a video until Tuesday. So if something happened, I'll post it on my Instagram. Just follow me over there. But more importantly, I'm going to have at the top is the link where you guys, if you could just $5, $10, whatever you want to give, $50, $100, whatever you want to give, they are devastated. And now this is how they make their money, through personal training. And she is, unconscious now. And we're praying for her. More importantly than your money, we need your prayers for her. They are great people, good people. So I just ask that of you guys. I've never asked anything like this before. And as you could tell, we're really, there's a whole community of us that's just shaken by this. So I'm going to leave it right there because I'm going to start rambling. I love you guys. Remember, we need a September 12th moment right now in this country, okay? I love you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do. I love each and every one of you. Bro, I love you. You know, my sisters, my brothers, I love every one of you guys. I'm just, you're like, you emotional? I get this way every September 11th. All right, good people. I'm not a crier at all, but I do have a heart. All right. All right, good people. I love you guys, and I will see you. The next time you'll see me will be Tuesday, and I'll have a surprise for you guys. All right. Live, love, especially love, laugh, and learn. We'll see you.